Okay.
I'd like to call this meeting to order. On the adoption of the agenda for the day, I want to add one item to be after number 6, and that is that we've had a request from Mrs. Watley that she would like to say something. So after the item 6 is taken care of, we'll call on Mrs. Watley to speak to us. I'd like to have that added to the agenda, please. And all in favor of the...
I'll make a motion that we add that to the agenda.
I'll second it.
The move and second to add that, Mrs. Watley, to the agenda. I'd like to have approval of the, of our agenda for the day.
All right.
And move and second. I'd like to have the approval of the minutes for August 27th, regular council meeting, September 24th, council budget work session, October 2nd, special call council meeting, October 3rd, council budget work session. Approval of those minutes.
So moved.
Second.
Moved and second, all in favor?
Aye.
All right. I have something from our attorney that I'd like to read and be put in the record. Cities are supposed to avoid politics, and that's naturally during campaign session, during the campaign season, excuse me. This goes for city employees, appointed officials as well. However, it is sometimes appropriate for city officials to speak out when the statements made during campaign session are sent anonymously to the city hall, and these statements grossly misrepresent facts and statements, even alleged despicable criminal behavior. Unfortunately, that has happened recently in Sky Valley. While elections are important, they are never important enough to falsely accuse people of crimes or falsely allege that someone is grossly incompetent at their job. These type of statements will constitute defamation and would be actionable in court because they permanently damage people's reputation. These type of statements are harmful and they are never justified in civil society. It is good that the people are excited about the upcoming election, but the zeal to win should not override common decency. Don't meticulously accuse people of committing crimes, and don't recklessly allege someone didn't do their job correctly when a simple verification of the fact would show your statement to be false. Sky Valley deserves better. Under the new business, the resolution for adoption of the 2019 millage rate. I have a
Make a motion we approve as presented.
Second.
the move and second. Any discussion?
I have something to read from that Jim sent.
Okay.
Okay. Jim Curtis says, I will not be able to attend the special call meeting Thursday due to out-of-state commitments. Of course, I give the city my first priority for scheduled meetings, also understand their schedule reasons for needing a special meeting. If there were a way to vote absentee, I would vote in favor of the budget as we need a budget going forward, and I see no path to smoothing out the few rough spots. I do not, however, wish to be associated with the millage reduction as it appeared on the final budget without explanation, and there was no substantive discussion of the merits in light of future needs that I feel will need to be addressed.
All right, on item 4, do I have a vote on item 4? All in favor of the adoption of the 2019 village rate?
Aye.
Any opposed? If not? Approved. Consider resolution of the adoption of the 2020 budget. Any discussion on this?
What we approve as presented.
Been moved and
A second.
second to accept the 2020 budget. All in favor?
Aye.
Consider approval of the City of Sky Valley's website redesign. Ella, would you like to say?
Yes, sir. I've been in discussions with 2 different firms in reference to redesigning our website. As you all know, when you start looking at the website, it is out of date. It needs some cleaning up. And I've reached out to these firms to get quotes from them. They both have provided information. I've sent this out to mayor and council to review. And my recommendation, and I will disclose, because it is in here, that I previously had worked with this company. They redesigned the website where I previously worked. I was on the team to update our website. It turned out very well, has been a very good change. And when you start looking, I hear there are some positive comments that have been made after people have gone and looked at this website. I recommend that we go with Create Studios, and they're out of Jacksonville. There is another company that we talked with, that I talked with, and he sent in his website proposal as well. And he was 45 Press. He also gave us a quote, and after talking with him, I felt like he was going to do more of the same, which is not what we wanted. We want to change it up. It needs to be more up to date. It needs to be more professional looking and not be a travel website, because both companies that I did on site looking at the website, both of them made comments that they felt like it was more of a travel website than it was a government website. And we need to clean it up so we look more like a government website.
Now, I looked at this, and I'm not a computer person or anything. And then I had my friend, Mr. Wilcox, take a look at it. And I've asked him, I never seen anybody as excited about something that I knew zero about, but he convinced me just listening to him. So I would like him to stand and talk to the people and to the council with what you have found in all this.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. My name is Dick Wilcox. I live up on Sky High Drive. I know absolutely nothing about computers. I know how to turn them on, turn them off, and get my email. But Bob asked me to look at this for the city of Moultrie. And I would suggest to you that you use your phone or your computer and pull up the city of Moultrie and see the job that was done there. I was extremely impressed with the way they did it and the ease of moving around through it and the various things that were available. There was one on the government issue. There was one on travel issue or things to do in the area. There was another one on the history of the area. And it was very easy to jump into those. And I thought with the government issue, it would explain Sky Valley government. They could put a web page in there that they could switch to watch the meetings of the council. They could do that type of thing. when it came to the attraction within the area, I thought it was ideal that we go to the various attractions around, such as the river rafting, or the zip lining, or the horseback riding down the Smoky Mountain Theater, Highlands Theater, and sell them opportunities to advertise on that. So when it pegs into that, could fill it up. They could put their ad on and pay a nominal fee each month, maybe $50 to maintain it. So it would be up to date with whatever information they wanted, and that would help defer the cost and pretty much substantially cover the cost as far as the city was concerned to operate the website once it was set up and operating. I thought it looked very professional and gave the idea where you could, if somebody looked up rafting, it would pull up the rafting, but it would keep Sky Valley as well as an area to do it. If they pulled up zip lining, it would keep Sky Valley to do it and pull them into the area. Any attractions they wanted to do or activities, hiking or things like that, they could pull into this area as well. So it would do well as a marketing aspect as well as an informational aspect. When it came into the marketing, I thought it was ideal that we go to all the realtors in the area and ask them if they would like a space on there. You could go to CHIP, you could go to RE/MAX, you could go to all the various ones. And if they wanted to put an ad on there as well, keep their ad up to date with things that were in the area, that again would help defer the cost and would give people information about rentals, about sales, about the activities that are going on. So it would promote Sky Valley from every angle and allow the people that are benefiting the most from it to be a participant in it and help defer the cost of it. Those that have the activities, those are the real estate people, those that have a direct financial interest in seeing that Sky Valley prospers, as well as we, the residents, see our values maintained. Everybody would share in the value of it and could share in the cost of it as well. So I compliment the city on taking a look at it. I recommend all of you to take a look at the city of Moultrie and see what you think of it. I think it's very professionally done, and that's what I think, Mr. Mayor. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And I'd like to have a consideration on approving the new website with the company that Ella has recommended
So moved.
and moved. Do I have a second?
Second.
Moved and second. And discussion?
I'd just like to echo what Dick said. I thought they did a fabulous job. It's easy to navigate, and the way it's set up, it'll help in the future with any type of promotions that we do. And as Dick pointed out, if you search for rafting or zip lining in this area, one of the sites that will come up would be a Sky Valley site.
Mr. Mayor.
Yes.
Sounds good, but the biggest problem with any website, one we have even now, could be a lot better if it was maintained. Who will have the responsibility of keeping the site up to date and maintained?
They will. That's what this contract includes, is for them to maintain. We will send them information and they will post it to the website.
Okay. Could you reveal the monthly cost of that?
Sure. The monthly cost, as she stated, this was her last email. She said a level, if you do 8 hours, it would be $1,000 a month. We certainly are not going to need 8 hours. We're not going to be doing that many changes and updates to the site. So at the 4 hour per month, it is $500 per month to maintain the website. And like Mr. Wilcox was stating, if we sell a few ads to put on here, that will more than update it. Plus, there is money that we have in our advertising that we can utilize for this as well.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
This is Ed Morley. Just
I think what Dick said sounds really good, and it helps to promote Sky Valley, but I was a little confused about your earlier comments that, right now, it seems like our website is more towards travel and less towards government, and your
Right.
recommendation is we need to be more towards government.
Right,
I support what Dick said, and what I'm hearing here, though, is that what this would do is both, because,
that's correct.
so,
Yes, sir.
all right.
I like the fact that they would maintain it, and I thought people should know that.
Yes, sir. I think that's a critical point, to make people, understand what would happen with the website. They're telling me they can have it up and running in 6 to 8 weeks, so by the end of the year, and by that time, our codification should be complete as well, and we can get it all up and going at once.
One last question is, will they be doing the updating it with the videos and the minutes and
They will
that
be
type of stuff?
updating. What we'll do is we download the files to them and they upload them. Yes, sir.
It sounds like we're going progressively forward. Good enough.
Thank you.
Any other questions? If not, I'd like to have a vote to have Ella authorized to contact these people and to start Sky Valley on the right step forward.
Didn't we already have a motion?
Okay.
We already got a motion, so you're calling for the vote?
All in favor?
Aye.
Any negative? No. Then. Now, under other business, Mrs. Watley, please.
I'm just here today because I want to correct something. As you stated at the beginning of the meeting there, there's been a lot that has gone on out and about, and I'm here to reply to one aspect of a letter that I received dated October 12th from the candidates Style, Morley, Turner, and Oliver. In it, it's stated under point 4 that the 2 mil tax increase in the 2014 budget was passed unanimously by the council, and that is false. David Watley voted no on that millage increase. Councilman Neil Howard read his statement because he was too weak to read the statement at the time, and Neil read it for him. The statement is in the minutes of the 11/20/14 meeting, and it's on the website, and the office this morning confirmed that to me, thanks to Alicia. However, in the minutes, his wording was changed, and I'm bringing that to the attention of the council as well. David's statement was that it was per Georgia law, not budget law. The minutes reflect the words budget law, and that's not what my husband stated. So I wanted you all to know that. I'm also requesting that this minor change or my comments be reflected in today's minutes of this meeting. And I thank you for the time.
Anything further? If not, I'd like to have a motion to adjourn this meeting.
So motion.
Motion to adjourn?
Second.
Moved and seconded, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.